Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Chromatic Cube draft here on the channel. I'm ready to go, and hopefully you are too. If you enjoy the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get into it. Let's get ready to rumble, as they say, diving straight in. Speed is my name, Sonic's my game, as they like to say. And when I say they, I mean myself. We open up Golos Tireless Pilgrim, which is an absolutely incredible card in this sort of cube. Not only does it help you get to 5 colors, but it also gives you something to do with mana when you get to 5 colors. So, love to see a Golos in my opening pack. It goes into any deck, and is absolutely fantastic. Other cards that are good, I mean, Asika's pretty neat. Just a nice little tapper. I like Dramoka's Command as a card, though it's probably not the best first pick. Micaeus is cute. I like Commence as a card draw card, but everything in Cube is powerful, so getting a Golos to help fix my mana is going to be great. And then I think the lands, you want to get like the hard duels rather than the like alternate duels. I like Stonecoil Serpent too. But we're just going to take the Golos here. Starting off on a strong foot. Following up Golos, there are some options. There is Lotus Cobra. Definitely a powerful card. There is Chulane, Teller of Tales. That's an exciting one to get to play with, potentially. It is 5 mana, but definitely powerful. There's only one land in this pack, Temple of Malice. Leaving Skydiver is good, but I'm not sure how many artifacts are running around this cube. Probably a few. I like Lotus Cobra, and I like Chulane. I think I'm going to prioritize the cheap like cards that can ramp me, and then I'm going to prioritize cheap ramp, that can also fix my colors, so like Lotus Cobra, followed by a card like Temples and multiple colored lands, and then just powerful cards. That's my recipe for success, I think. I love me a Lotus Cobra. Wow. This pack has 2 great Orzhov cards in it. Kaya, the Inexorable. Just feels very good. Shadrack's Silver Quill is also good. Vivictus is cool. Last one mix nice. Board. Lotus Field, maybe not as good, because you can't use it to... you can somewhat use it, but it's not like the greatest because it only makes 1 color. I kind of want to take Kaya. Kaya seems really good to me. Gives me a catch-all answer to anything I need to answer. And I'm planning on playing 5 colors anyway, though maybe I want to just be cautious about my 5th colors and stuff. Like, if I'm playing green base, maybe I play, like, green-blue and then splash some stuff. Or I just go all out. Let's just go all out. Get a shock land, potentially, to help me with my fixing. I like Vizier. This card's cute. Wow, multiple Planeswalkers in this pack. Vizier is really good. Hedron Archive is good ramp as well. And this is a good card. I'm just gonna take some lands, make sure I can cast all my stuff. The Triumphs have got to be a high priority. Ooh, Selvala, though. This card... I listened to the Lords of Limited podcast episode on how they like to draft this format, and they specifically mentioned how broken Selvala is. And I've played this card in other cubes, and it's been pretty good. I do like getting a tri-land. I also like getting a Selvala. We'll take Selvala. Any combo of colors, too, so that's really helpful. Getting the nice green ramp. The Thriving Heath now. Thriving lands are just great. They get you all the colors you need. Inspired Ultimatum's nice. some more aggressive cards as well, and then there's a breeding pool. I like breeding pool because if you are going to have a lot of dual lands, you want to make sure that you also have lands that come in untapped, and so having a couple of the lands be shock lands is nice. Though I will be prioritizing temples and things like that. Ultimatum's cute. Okay. Breeding pool. Another thriving land. Thriving grove. Ooh, the green one, nice. Passes intervention, not the best. Nayeth. Or becomes blocked. Cute card. I've never seen that before. I'm just going to take the thriving card, though. I can just take the Shines Shadow Snarl. Not really in the market for this guy, I don't think. There's a token card. Pathway is not my favorite. As I said, I want a dual land. It's actually a dual land. Dramoka, and this helps me get my Kaya going. Dramoka's Command is also good. Maybe I play green, white, blue, and splash black. I think that's much better if you have more creatures, though. I'm just going to keep getting the lands. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Get Rog came back. Thank you. Hey, Gehitsu. 10 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to take Gitrog Monster. I love the Gitrog Monster. It's a frog. It's a horror. It fits my colors pretty well. Ooh, I like Vivictus, too. Choose target permanent. So I can get a Jund card. I can get a Ruinous Blast. I already have creature or planeswalker that's legendary, so I have 4 of those already. Or I could just keep taking lands. I'm just going to keep taking lands. My mana base is going to be pristine. I always like a pristine mana base. That's what they call me. They call me Nikolai Pristine Mana Base Bolas on the internet. I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells and 6 lands. Just where I want to be. Dragon Guard Elite. Not really where I want to be. I'm going to take the Dovin over Crackle. I think Planeswalkers can be good.
Your loss will either be a tragedy or comedy of errors.
Dovin just drops the voice line like a hammer. This card could be okay. Nice little triple ramp. Not really the market for this guy. Scuttlemutt can fix my colors, though. Looks like green-white is open, but I'm not really drafting green-white. Oh my gosh. This card is not fair a lot of the time. Just makes a lot of angels. I still have yet to see Embrose. I always see Shail. So Vi Triumph's great. I love the Triumphs. I love Electrolyze. Just casting the cards is fun. Simone is cool. Not really market for dog tokens. I'm kind of just a green deck that then goes everywhere, but this is a great card to splash. I'm kind of green, white, black. Like, I'm a Abzan deck at heart. So if I try him would be great, but I'm just going to take Starnheim. It's a great, great card. Okay, Caryatid. Gets me a nice another 2-drop that can fix my colors. I'm not really worried about getting powerful stuff. Like, I already have Golos, Gitrog, Kaya, Starnheim Unleashed. Like, I'm going to be able to find these haymakers, but getting the 2-drop accelerants seems good. I like this guy. Maybe he'll wheel if nobody else is playing my colors. I also like Vorinclex. Just going to take the Caryatid, though. Okay. Firemind's Vessel. It's got some fixing elements here. There's a Fauna Shaman, which seems a little slow to me. Could also take Cast Out as a catch-all answer to things, but I don't love Cast Out in Cube because they often have a way to kill you the thing. Night of Autumn is nice as well. The Vessel seems clunky to me. It's always seemed clunky to me every time I've played this card in the past. Night of Autumn could be the card that I want. It just has a lot of flexibility. That cast out, Firemind's Vessel, all options. But land is also an option. I'm just going to take the land. When in doubt, land it up. Oh my gosh. Oracle of Moldiah. I love it. I also love Jadelight Ranger. Jadelight Ranger is one of my favorite designs. Oracle is very powerful. Probably going to play 18 lands in this deck. But just getting Oracle is probably better than Jadelight Ranger. And then Commit's also good. Oracle's like good in Vintage Cube, and that's probably a good indicator that it's good in this cube. Okay, so Fabled Passage works well with Lotus Cobra and with Oracle and just for fixing my mana. It's also a Rogran Triome, but I'm just going to take the Fabled Passage, I think. I do like Lantry, but it's not really fitting my deck. I'm not going to be able to get Felidar or Retreat back. I like Rex Sage. It's kind of like a Knight of Autumn that's slightly easier to cast. I would like one of those lands, but I think the Fabled Passage is more important. Tachiyova. Sign me up. Ravager Worm's also great. Love me a Ravager Worm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lands. So, yeah, I like Tachiyova. Ravager Worm's also good. I don't currently have any red cards, though. I don't have any blue cards either. Triple white's going to be hard. Oh, that's kind of cute. Tome of the Guild Pact. How many multicolored cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 multicolored cards. Maybe not the best in my deck. Scale the Heights is in this cube. That's hilarious. Casmine is pretty good. There's also Sanctum and Glacial Fortress. I kind of like Glacial Fortress here. Get myself some more white sources. Potentially untapped. Ooh, this card's really good. Ruinous Ultimatum's not really castable for me. This card's real good. Faith Fetters is solid. I do like Temple Garden a lot. I just got a lot of power to it, though. Yeah, I'm just going to take the garden. I'm addicted to having just, like, gorgeous mana. Well, easily Escape to Wilds here. Thanks, Cindy. Escape to Wilds is great. Pretty easy pick there. Leyline Prowler came back. Talons. I was really impressed with this card when I played it in the past, but it's not really fit for my deck. Legendary Permanents. So I would return Golos, Tatyova, Gitrog, Kaya, Dovin, Selvala. This card could be cute. I wasn't impressed with the other one. Wow, Rada? Rada came back. I also love me a Jadelight Ranger. Rada's great. Whew. And we get the land, too. Felidar Retreat's also powerful. Domri, not really a fit for my deck.
Duels are for posh snobs. Let's just fight.
Duels are for posh snobs. Let's just fight. I like it. Good message, Domri. We're going to take the 1-mana Accelerant, I think, over the Immortal Sun and the Thriving Moor. I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lands. Probably going to play 18 in the deck. But this is just a nice little Accelerant that also fixes for 5 colors and can gain me some life in the late game. So it's really just a great card for my deck. I do like Thriving Moor, of course. You know me, NicolaiBolas. Not a huge fan of the Alloy Mirror, though. Not a huge. It's kind of like Scuttlemutt. I probably like. They're just a little clunky and slow. Okay. Captain Sisay seems really good in my deck. Like, just tap, search up an incredible card every time. Mostly green, a little bit of white, a little bit of black, and then a tiny bit of red and blue. That's kind of where I want to keep it. I don't want to go too heavy into blue or red. So we'll keep that in mind. Vraska is also good, but I think Captain Sisei is nice. Captain. Instants and sorceries count. Not enough. I don't have a single instant in the deck. That's funny. Llanowar Elves. Nice. That is a great pickup. I also like Skyclave. Fish, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Wow, we've got like a great deck here, it looks like. This Nikia of all the old ways is actually okay in our deck, probably. Okay, so now there is Cultivator's Caravan, Temple of Enlightenment, Farfinder, and Beast Whisperer. I like the Temple. Gets me another blue-white source. I have a few of those. I don't really want to play an island in the deck if I can help it. So that would be nice. That card's not particularly good for me. This card's good. That card's expensive. I like Eureka Moment just as a card. But I think I'll just take another dual land. How many lands do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12th land. Nice. Planning on playing 18. Probably not going to play this Dovin. I don't have the tools to protect him, really. Okay, Evolving Wilds is nice. Once again, Evolving Wilds has synergy with Gitrog Monster, has synergy with Tatyova, has synergy with Oracle. The reason it's synergy with Oracle is because when you can see the top card of your library, you can shuffle it away. Has synergy with Lotus Cobra. It's also Temple of Plenty, which is another card that I like. I'm going to take the fetch land. I love Eldest Reborn. I also love Cavalier of Thorns. This pack is so good for me. There's a Vraska's Contempt. I'm not going to try. I'm trying to avoid double black. But Eldest Reborn is great. Though probably not as good in my deck where I can't really kill any small creatures. Cavalier is just really nice. And then Path to the World Tree is also excellent. Mind Stone's good. I'm just going to take Mind Stone. Helps me ramp up again. Kogla and Mirari's Wake. Well, sorry, Kogla. I love Kogla. It's a really good card, but Mirari's Wake is just never feels particularly fair. Like, this card may be one of the most broken cards I've ever played with. I do like Kogla, and it works well with this Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. I'm not even sure if I'm playing that. Getting an early Mirari's Wake is just GG almost every time. Scholar of the Lost Trove. There's also Rakdos. Scholar doesn't really have anything to copy. Multicolored card. Get a 1/1. Could just take Atris. I'm going to take the Rakdos. Give myself a sweeper at the top end. In case I need it. This card's good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite a few. I'm just going to keep taking that land there. Get a Vraska. Locust, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. We have some Planeswalkers. Not really any counters to speak of. I'm going to take the little creature there. Then we'll get a Beladros. I don't have any cards to target my own stuff. Ephemerate. Not really a great combo with my deck.
I lead the Golgari now. Step aside or be crushed.
Good to know. Okay. So I have no interaction. I just have random stuff. I have a lot of ramp to get to the late game, and then I just have... I took this card, because I remember it was really good against me once. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to play this. Zerasan I took over the other blue-black card, the Garuda. I don't have any rogues, but I figure it's just a nice flash threat. So I'm going to play 18 lands here for sure. Okay, so let's add a forest. Vraska was pretty good when she was in Standard. Okay, Scuttlemutt is just not my favorite card. But maybe it's just worth playing. I don't love the Canopy Technician. My cards are more color intensive. And it's a 4-drop. And I kind of want my 4-drops to be game winners and doing good stuff. The Zereth Sand doesn't necessarily fit the deck either. Bellatrix doesn't really fit as well. I kind of like the Rakdos, though. So how many lands is this? Let's just search. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 4 basics to go get. How many red sources do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources. These are going to name red a lot. I'm only going to play one of those because I need my searchers to be able to get white. This gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 white sources for my 5 white cards. And then how many black sources do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black sources. Maybe I don't want this. No, it's nice. And then green sources was the important one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green sources. How many black? I had a lot of white sources, didn't I? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 white sources without a plains. Okay, so I need that extra green source, I think. I just really want to be able to cast my stuff early. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green sources. Nice. Hey, Marmaduke's guys. And then blue sources I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's enough blue sources. Yeah, my deck is sweet. Okay. I think the mana's good. We have to get this mountain matching, though, because obviously. And then let's just think about some macro stuff. Oh, and the swamp has to match. Jeez Louise. Look at me. Little perfectionist. Little matching Marvin? Is that a saying? Matching Marvin? Okay, so this is 40 cards. Let's just make sure everything fits on the same game plan. This is a great card in the deck. It's going to be sick. This card's good. Golos is obviously great. Mirari's Wake is great. Escape is incredible. Zera's San doesn't necessarily fit because it forces you to attack, and I don't really want to have to attack. Yeah, I know. March of Pain. I have a lot of legendary cards. Like, all of my creatures and stuff are legendary. So I have room for one more card if I don't play Zera's San. I'm not cutting any of these early game rampers. Scuttlemutt could go. I think this card's better than Scuttlemutt because Death Touch and Lifelink gives me a decent amount of stability. Okay, so these are my flex slots. I'm not going to play Domri. I could play Belladros as just another, like, kind of stabilization tool at the top end. Dovin doesn't really work because I don't have any, like, pressure, so I wouldn't protect him very well. Vraska is kind of expensive, but getting a couple of Death Touchers could be nice. Again, it's hard to protect Planeswalkers for me. I'm going to take Scuttlemutt because I have so many 5-drops to ramp into. And then I think I'd rather play Belladros than Zareth San. Or maybe I'd rather play this. I kind of want to try this card. Tapping for triple green could be really good. Could give me some explosive turns. And Belladros seems a little slow to me. So yeah, we're going to try it like this. Lots of cool cards going on here, and I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support my work at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and special shout out to those at the credits level. Now is a great time to join the Patreon with Adventures in the Forgotten Realms right around the corner, because the Patreon is where you will find my card by card grade spreadsheet for the format, also known as a tier list. So if that's something that interests you and supporting my content is something that interests you, then the Patreon is a great intersection of those things. And there's also a host of other cool rewards on the Patreon as well. I truly appreciate everyone who supports my videos on the Patreon. Thanks for helping the channel continue to grow and thrive, and let me upgrade my equipment with microphones and cameras and things like that. It really does make a big difference, and I appreciate you. Without further ado, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round 1. We are going to keep this hand, despite not having a green source. The Scuttlemutt's going to do major work here. Canopy Tactician. Oh, yeah. They don't know how important this Scuttlemutt is to me. It unlocks my whole hand. Well, now they know. Yikes. Goodbye, Scuttlemutt. It was nice knowing you. Oh, Mirari's Wake. Okay. So Golos can go get a... Oh, do I have a dual land for green-black? So I can play this. Play my land. That'll give me 5 mana to play my Golos. Okay, so I want a green-red land, if I can, if I have one. Getting a Fabled Passage could be okay. I have no fear.
You're standing in my way. Servitude? Think of it as...
Okay. So if I play this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or I could just spin the wheel. I think I want to spin it. red. Name red with this. Destroy all non-zombie creatures. Well, I will hopefully be able to attack it next turn. That's the hope, at least. Sisse can also find me something.
Death is ever present.
Ah! Selvala. What legendaries do I have in my deck that could be helpful? The Rakdos one could be helpful. Do I have a way to kill this? Legendary card. I can get the Glorious Rebirth with it. I can also attack the Liliana. Playing this. I think I just spin this thing first. I know I can play the Selvala at least. Oh, that's a huge one. Oh my gosh, what a play.
If the job is wrong, I change the terms. This was boring anyway. And stay gone.
This can kill that. This can start gaining me life. Okay. How did I... Wasn't this the card that was on top of my deck before I searched, too? No! You monster. Okay. Double strike. They're going at me with that. Okay. I will go to 4. Well, Rakdos is not happening.
Ghosting feels weird, right?
I want to cast this.
Wherever I go, I leave bodies. Don't be surprised if we meet again.
Okay. Maybe I played this... Primeval's Glorious Rebirth is going to be sweet. So I can, like, minus Kaya to kill something. And then I can get it back with the Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. Sure. I don't want to draw that guy. I have one legendary in the graveyard. I can get Rakdos to Showstopper.
That was an easy job.
I messed up. Could have played my Kyova to gain the life first. That's a good card that I'm going to want to foretell.
Don't dwell on what's about to happen. I won't stand by as innocent people are slaughtered. Get out.
Well, this is something at least. And I have the mana to sacrifice my food. I'd say this is going to be a pretty good next turn. I don't know how big this Starnheim Unleash is going to be, but it's going to be pretty big. Sure. Thank you, Rada. You protected me.
We suck, Nikolai.
Thanks, Antonio. This will just stop me from taking any damage from that. So I'll take 1 damage from that. Oh, do they not have a board anymore? Wow. I guess I can keep this in reserve then. No! It was going to be such a big one. I appreciate the subscription, Antonio. 7 months. Awesome stuff. Okay, so looking at their deck, they've got a lot of kind of grindy Mardu cards. They probably have the one-sided board sweeper in Mardu. I have to guess. Is any of my cards particularly good against them? This guy's much worse when they can look at my hand. Making a Thopter seems good against the Elite Spellbinder. Thanks, Wasim. Thanks, Story Montana. Belladros could be okay. I could also just run it back. Let's just run it back. I'm also really happy because last time I was streaming, I had like a laggy client, and that hasn't been a problem today. Wow, this is gonna be good. Look at the ramp start we have here. Now we just need to find some action, which our deck has a ton of, so. No, the Canopy Tactician. What? Okay, so I have to play an untapped land. And now I have millions of mana for my future turns. So this is going to go white plus black. I have a lot of powerful cards that they could potentially take. Well, that's good. So I have red, blue, green, white. I need black. And I guess I only have one white source, so I could get the Snarl. So next turn, if they kill Golos, I'll Glorious Rebirth it. And if not, I will just activate. I don't need the Glorious Rebirth to win. Escape to the Wilds is a fair card. Clearly. Highly balanced. No! Well, I guess both of them tap for the same amount. Probably gonna get rid of Selvala, though. Yeah. That makes sense. Spin it to win it! Well, YOLO. Die, Snapdax. Yes! Okay, I got Snapdax. That's what I really wanted. I also lost my one guy, but... Snapdax was the huge problem for me.
It's not often I'm outmaneuvered.
Well, we lost Golos. And the Glorious Rebirth to get it back. But... that's how it goes sometimes. Uh-oh. Tatyova, they took it from me. Uh-oh. I don't have ways to kill that, really. I stand corrected. I do have ways to kill that. Get black mana.
There's no job too tough for me to handle. Let's stay gone.
I kind of want to get this guy down.
The ends justify the means.
It could totally swoop in, but... like if they have the Ruinous Ultimatum. They're probably, if they are enraged, it might be because they have the ultimatum, but they can't find the land for it or something. I could rebuild with the Gaterog monster, though. Gaterog plus Rask is a nice combo. No cards to go get. Yikes. I should have counted. Oh, I messed up. I had the mana. I didn't need to play that untapped.
Sacrifices must be made. Ghosting feels weird, I know.
I'm gonna do that because I'd rather have the Get Rug monster to help me rebuild. If they if they wrath my board with the Ruinous. No. And then they sacrifice their own guy. I don't have any basics to go get, remember?
As long as we win, nothing else. Here, let me help.
Okay, well. Here's looking at you, kid. That was an ouch. I think they're dead, though. Yeah, they're dead. Let's, like, deck myself. Or do something really stupid. Like, they block there, they take 3, 5, 7. Woo! Got the win. Oh, that was satisfying. Very satisfying. Let's double check the deck again. But I think that that list was good. We have a lot of power. Our removal is attached to Planeswalkers, so some longer term stuff there. And then Golos is just absolutely incredible. Yeah, I like it. We're just going to run it back. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. We're just casting like random haymakers of every color. Wath. Thanks, Heishin. Good game. Good game. My deck just has a ton of... I only have 4 basics in my deck. And I just play every color. Yeah, I figured you might have the Ruinous Ultimatum in your deck, Heishin. Okay, so I might get red mana. Yeah, I figured. I was kind of afraid of that card. So I can cast this. I think I have more black sources. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that Kaya is really good. Gonna name... Just gonna do this. Yeah, that was wild. Real good games. Ah, lightning bolt. This could end badly. He YOLOs into the land. Feels good, man. Feels good. No! Curses! Oh, I'm in so much trouble. So I could go Los. Hope they don't have removal and then spin for the win. Or I could Captain Sisei and then go for the Rakdos, the showstopper. Kind of like the Rakdos plan. Feels more reliable. And I can foretell this. I get my forest. No! Oh, the pain. Rakdos is also bad against this guy. Dang it. What do I have that could make a difference here? So this can make 1, 2, 4 4s. But then they just all go away. If I get Rakdos, they'll sacrifice this thing. And I lose. If I play this... Kill them all. No. I needed to hit a land so I could make X equals 3. But I think I'm still in the game technically. If I can get rid of this Glyph Weaver, I'm in okay shape as well. And I can get Kaya, maybe? Kaya seems good here. I have to get rid of the Halvar.
Anything looks easy. Too easy.
Which is a big problem, because now they can equip, force a chump, force a chump. Like, I don't think I can get rid of Maul and win, because they have this 3 creatures and it's lethal. Yeah, resolves. If I draw Gilded Goose, maybe I'm still in it. Well, that's bad by them. I'm going to keep the Sisei around. They should have attacked me, forced me to chump. I think they forgot I was at 2 life.
I gotta vet these jobs better.
But I'd rather get the Glorious Rebirth. What can I get back with that? I can get back only Kaya. But getting back Kaya lets me get rid of the Skyclave apparition. Well, no, let me get rid of the Maul. I'm just going to get Rakdos. I might need to cast him and hope for the best. Wow, that was a huge draw. Gilded Goose lets me chump that. So I can kill them all. Oh. Yeah, that's the line.
Your demise won't be quick or quiet. I grow bored with this fight.
Then I play this. This is better than playing the Goose, because it can either one of my guys trades now. This is a close one. Very close. Okay, Lyra. That's a card. Works out. I like blocking like this, because this way I get to keep my Sisei around if they want to sack this to save this. No, I needed to draw a land. To cast this. A lot of my lands are tapped anyway, but I'm just gonna...
For a laugh.
I'm gonna gain a life so this thing isn't lethal. They can sack their Selfless Glyph Weaver to save him. To save Lyra. Or they can just try to YOLO it. Swing and a miss. Haha, you suck, Rakdos. No, I'm kidding. Oh, Rakdos, why? Why? I just needed you to connect. Oh, I would have won. I'm so sad. Ah, gosh. I was dead anyway. I think. Like, if they sacked... If they know they had this card, they would have sacked this thing to protect that guy, and they have 2 lethal guys. If only I had a untapped land to get this Gilded Goose out to chump. But then they would have just taken the Gilded Goose with their 4/4. Oh, that was rough. I was close. I just needed to hit my land drops. That's why I play 18 lands, because if I miss a land drop, I just get hosed. But if I could have Primeval's Glorious Rebirth to get back something, I don't know. Imagine if Rakdos had killed both their creatures. That would have been hype. So close. Okay, so they have God Pharaoh's Gift. Good to know about. That game felt like it was going so well. Maybe I was just supposed to play the Selvala way earlier. Okay, they have Maul, Lightning Bolt. Do I have any artifact removal? No. Not really. Belladros? No. Let's just run it back. Mirari's Wake is great. They're probably going to kill the Scuttlemutt. Always wait as long as you can on your pathways so you know what to play. I'm going to probably play this for black because I already have a white source, but it's good to wait. Hey, Zach. Black, green, red, white. I already have black source here, and I have 2 green sources. So obviously I named blue. And next turn is going to be a good turn for me. If I draw something big, or if I just crack Mind Stone to try and draw something and just play both my cards. Okay. And this making these into bigger creatures is nice too. I can't actually use that right now. Give ourselves a chance to draw like the Gitrog monster. Yeah. Horrible mana tapping there. Just abysmal. I am very confused as to what the game was thinking there. Condor, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back. 14 months, that's a long time. Okay, I've got all the mana in the world. Time to draw Escape to the Wilds. Uh-oh. Them killing my Captain Sisay was not good. And that was not good either. We won the first match, and we look like we're going to lose this match. No, that would have been so good last turn. Oh my gosh. How many angels would I have made? If I had foretold it, I would have gone 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Oh, I could have made 9 angels, but instead I lose. Oh, that's rough. I'm not sure if I'm technically dead yet. I think I live at 1 if they have literal nothing. Like, I jump there, jump there. Ah! I'm not actually that sad, Zach. I just think it would have been cool. Yeah, that's game. Oh, man. Can you imagine if I had 9 angels? Oh, I would have been in such good shape. Rats. That is a risk with that sort of hand, though. I had a lot of ways to turn my... I don't know. I had a couple of good things that would have helped me. Like, I had my Oracle. I had my Captain Sisay, but the Lightning Bolt was just so good. Lightning Bolt got me. Lightning Bolt also got me game 1, I think. Both of those games were very close. Very close indeed. Okay. I'm going to keep this hand. It's greedy, for sure, but I've got a Scryland to help me find something good to do. I've got such a broken card. Well, it's not materializing so far. Maybe it was a mulligan, you know. You gotta experiment. That's the only way you'll learn. I don't really want to draw that mountain, so I'm going to go play the black land and name red.
Been a while, hope you've been good.
Thanks, Odd Jobs. I have been good. Yeah, I was thinking of just... I have a job for the moment, so I think I might stream every Saturday for a longer stream. That was my current plan, Condor. Okay, Scuttlemud it is. Got a couple of red sources, a black source. This will probably name black. Not actually going to use this just yet. And I feel dead. I'm not going to shuffle because I already have a land on the bottom, so it doesn't thin my deck. And I have cards that reward me for sacrificing lands, like Gitrog Monster. I am going to have a lot of mana, so I just need to find a way to draw cards. So Escape to the Wilds would be the best, pretty clearly. Thanks, BP. Joke's on you, opponent! I have nothing to do with my mana. If I draw Gitrog Monster, I'm going to be able to sack these immediately, draw some cards. Aha! I played around the Great Shark. This is my fault, though, for keeping a 6-lander. I'm just... still disappointed. I mean, I kept a 6-lander, Which should mean there's more spells in my deck, and then I drew one spell the whole game. No, I drew two spells. Don't complain, Nikolai. That's twice as many spells as you expected to draw. That's not true. I expected to draw many, many spells. Oh, I'm so dead. They just have like a negate up or something. I'm going to activate this just in case I do draw Escape to the Wilds. I'll have more mana. They're all tapped out. Give me that Escape to the Wilds. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Or Rakdos, and then win the flips. You're kidding me. I'm enraged. The pain. Ugh. Gosh. I do have a lot of mana in the deck. It is true. Yeah, I'll be able to make no food before I die. At least their Flame Painter is just useless. Unless they draw a spell in this 7-card hand. I mean, how could they possibly? I mean, I also lost a game to missing my 7th land drop Condor, so I think being able to hit every land drop is important. I just should not keep 6 landers, given my mana configuration. I just love Mirari's Wake so much. It fills me with so much joy. I mean, if they have anything, I'm dead. I die to a stiff breeze. Though I can tap my lands for an intimidating amount of mana. Six, 8, 10, yeah. Okay, I'm dead. You got me, opponent. Well played, well played. They gave me a lot of turns to draw something. They gave me a lot of turns to draw something. I'm just gonna run it back. Let's go. Many turns of potentially drawing things. Let's go. This one has 2 spells, and some of them are card draw related. Let's go, Rada. This can name red. Yeah, they have no idea about my game plan. Exactly. They're in the dark. What's this? Probably... I don't know exactly what that is. Oh, they're so dead. No! I want to do this next turn. Just gonna Kaya. Kaya is so good.
I won't stand by as innocent people are slaughtered. It's the least you deserve.
I like Kaya. Hi, Robo. Ah! No! The pain! It's all gonna be great when I get my Primeval's Glorious Rebirth and wreck them. View battlefield. I have green in plenty. I have a black mana. I have a white and a blue. I'm probably gonna name... And I have 1 red mana. I'm gonna name red. Probably have Voracious Great Shark. Just gonna play this, let it get Great Sharked, and then foretell this thing. Well, that's fair and balanced. At least they aren't copying anything. Just gonna keep drawing a nice legendary every turn. This is probably a counter spell. I don't want them to know about the Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. Ooh, that's gonna be good with this. Counter me. Do it. Oh, that makes him a 4/4. Let's go. Maybe this isn't a counterspell. What could it be? Maybe they also have Starnheim Unleashed. Sure. I really want to kill Rutha. So we're going to try to do that. I could have gotten this thing into play, but I suck at tapping my mana automatically.
Will make a nice souvenir.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a counter at this point.
Bored anyway.
Let's see what it was. It was Starnheim Unleashed. Okay, good to know that they have that card. Because they were getting ready to copy it and stuff, it looks like. Okay. Well, they are a slow deck like mine. They have Sublime Epiphany, that's good to know about. That's the only counterspell I've seen. Warrant Warden. Xerathon seems sweet. We're just gonna run it back. The final game. Can we get the 2-1? Inting a game by keeping a horrible hand was not ideal for me, but we'll see how we can do. Okay, we're gonna keep this on the draw. This is where having a lot of lands is good. Because I can scry a land. They mulliganed. Okay. Oh, no. Thank goodness. So next turn I can play this. Tap. Name green. Play this as a foretell. Oh, they also need lands. Lol. That's funny. No, they hit their land. They know that I have Starnheim Unleashed. This is white mana. It's naming green. Yikes. Punted! Punished. I just totally thought this was coming in untapped because I saw the Temple of Enlightenment. I botched it. Yikes. That was an ouch.
Just gotta hunt one more monster. How hard could it be? Too easy.
Okay.
Back off!
So I can jam Rakdos next turn and then plus with Kaya. Yeah. I walked into that one. Wow, I could have just played Mirari's Wake, but I'm a bozo. What was that? That was so bad. That was just horrific. Wow, I'm gonna lose because of that. That was not a good play. Okay, let's just bounce back here. They don't have a counter. There's no way. Oh, they only had a counter for a creature. Well then. Please don't hit a 6 land for Sublime Epiphany. Please don't. Oh, thank goodness. One, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, so I can make 8 4/4s. Oh my gosh, that's wild. They only copy the front half of it. Holy heck. Holy heck. That's insane. Wow. I would not have anticipated that being how that interaction works. Well, I'm attacking you for 40 next turn, opponent, in the air. Yes, I think we got there. Oh my gosh. We walked into the Great Shark, but it was all part of the plan. Holy heck, that's a lot of 5/5s.
You could turn off the one light.
Wow, my opponent thought I was slow rolling them, but I was really just being given a sandwich. Wow. Sorry, opponent. If you watch this video later. Yeah. Oops. Funny, funny, funny. Wow. Wild. What a comeback win. Just hitting them for 40 damage. Just crazy. Insanity. Wow. Bouncing back from that tough loss in the second round. Whew. Let's take a look at the deck again. What a blast to play. Just cruising. We didn't really get to go off with this, but we had a lot of legendary creatures. Mirari's Wake was obviously broken. Oracle died every time, but we got some nice value out of that. Just great legendaries. Kaya was the all-star. This card was absolutely fantastic. Very happy to see it every time I drew it. If you made it all the way to the end of the video and you were watching this on YouTube, remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. And leave in the comment section down below hashtag 5colorlegends to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video, because we were 5 colors, had a lot of legendary cards, and they were all legends. Or you could just leave hashtag angels for the win, because they carried us across the finish line. Just a lot of cool cards in this deck. I was a ton of fun to play, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to find more of my stuff, you could find my articles linked in the description down below. You can find the Twitch stream if you're watching on YouTube and you want to find the Twitch stream. That'll be linked in the description down below. You can find the Discord server, which is free to join, link below. And if you want to support my work, you can do so via the Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, or you can just donate to the channel directly via the PayPal link in the description if that's something you'd like to do. You can also... yeah, I think that's all the stuff I usually shout out. I'm excited to get into Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, but until that happens, cubes are kind of fun as a change of pace. Look at this curve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, literally perfect. Not actually, but in terms of limited, you'd rather have it the other way, but just kind of an inverted curve. I just noticed that. Look at how many non-basics. We had 4 basics in the deck. Absolutely wild. That's going to do it for this draft video, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.